viewers, and welcome to another episode of Talk the Torque with me, Desh Bechin. Joining me again in studio today is Chantelle Potgieter, the marketing manager for the Hatfield Motor Group, as well as the Fury Motor Group, which is a division of the Hatfield Motor Group. So let's welcome Chantelle, and as always, this interview is proudly brought to you by Sariti Solutions. Hello, Chantelle.
How's it, Desh?
You love that Hatfield Motor Group t-shirt, don't you?
I do. I'm representing my brand.
Absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about, again, marketing. Marketing is the name of the game for you. It is everything. You love it. You're passionate about it. How did this start for you, by the way?
I was very young when I wanted to join the motor industry, and my dream was to be a DP and a business and a dealership owner by the age of 30. It didn't quite happen that way.
Okay.
I'm glad because I enjoy what I'm doing now. So I studied marketing, and I then got the opportunity to join a dealership as a service advisor, a very challenging position. I did that for about 2 years, learned a lot from this, out of the our customers' expectations are, what the workshop is all about, and how to communicate and manage conflict, how to manage communication skills. All of these things I've learned from being a service advisor. Then I was given the opportunity to become a customer relations management, which was the different side of things and how to communicate in a positive environment, showing what products are we selling, the services that we're selling, getting customer information, having one set of data, and then became the marketing manager as I joined the Hatfield Motor Group with Brad. Okay,
so obviously things have changed, especially in terms of social media and the way, I remember a time when I had one of my projects. I owned a tabloid newspaper for 8 years, and I would want to promote this newspaper. We only printed 20,000 for the month. It was the Midrand Advertiser, and I would literally have people standing at the robots passing out flyers. We don't have to do that anymore. Imagine having to say all of this on a flyer, everything that I say in my shows. So social media has been great, but how do you believe that it has changed in the face of marketing?
I think adaptability of the social media has changed marketing, that I can communicate a lot of things in a short span of time in a single format. What it's also allowed for us is to communicate, like you've rightly said, we can only put so many words on an SMS, we can only put so many images on a flyer or in a magazine. Those platforms have a significant value still, but in social media I can say so many things in different formats. I can do it with just a keyword, I can do a video, I can do slideshows, I can do sound, I can do voiceovers. Social media has allowed you to express not only what you are selling, but the personality that goes
absolutely
hand in hand with that specific campaign.
Absolutely. And this is a very common question. I know the answer to this, but I'd like you to enlighten my viewers in terms of what is the difference between marketing and advertising.
So marketing for me is about saying who we are, what our personality is, what our goals and our vision and our mission statement is, and how we can identify with our customers and our customers can identify with us. Where advertising is like, I've got this mug and I want to sell it, this is the price, I choose my target market and I put it out there and hope to get inquiries back and ultimately get a sale.
Absolutely, like the leads and that you would be dealing with at your dealership. So or your group, sorry. Why is PR important in a marketing role?
I think people need to know what your relationship with the public is and how the public can relate to you. So for me, it is about managing your image, your personality, the way that you communicate with people, because if it goes wrong, everything can fall flat.
Absolutely. So do you have any tips and tricks for a marketing person to ensure that they always meet the CI of the company. And I know that personally, I've been working with the brands like Audi and Mercedes and Volvo. The CI compliance is so important. So
I think the first thing is to know what the CI is and to make sure that you have all the rules and guidelines.
Yeah.
And if there's anything that you don't understand, is to always ask a question, because it's so easy to leave out an element. And people can be so offended if you do make a mistake. I mean, if my name is Chantelle, if you spell it wrong, I'm offended.
absolutely.
The same goes if your OEM has got a specific font and you get it wrong. They get offended, but also the people that associate with that specific brand will also get offended.
Right.
And then the
It's your
reputation
identity.
gets affected. Yes, it is your identity. So my tip would be, know what it is, understand it, live it, respect it.
Absolutely. So I know how passionate you are in terms of everything you do, and it's not just you being the marketing manager and dealing with the internal people within HMG, but you have this amazing, incredible relationship, just like, and I'm speaking from experience, with your suppliers. But this might form some part of your enjoyment in terms of your commitment for your work. What is it that you enjoy most?
I think my business partners or the Hatfield business partners actually understands our business philosophy. They understand our business needs. They understand that the one can't dictate the other, but it's a mutual beneficial relationship in most circumstances. And the key thing that I enjoy is discovery. The discovery of what my business partner can do for me and what I can do in return for them. And it's not always about signing an SLA and getting the money from it, but it's what we can learn from each other.
Absolutely.
And take it to the next level, and adaptability. It's always so fun to see where we started off 10 years ago, where we are currently, and how both have actually grown in the motor industry with all the changes that happen so quickly in the motor. I think it's probably one of the fastest developing industries at this point in time. It's so exciting to be part of it and to see how everybody's adapting.
And I know you love Hatfield Motor Group. I don't know why. Well, there's a lot of reasons. I know why. But Hatfield Motor Group really is unique. They are absolutely outstanding, and I maybe it's because I am, like I said earlier, before in one of our segments, I have this very huge admiration for Brad Caftel, and I see his personality in every single dealership or every person I deal with within the Hatfield Motor Group. It's the personalities, the service delivery, it's extremely consistent. So I know that's one of the reasons I love Hatfield Motor Group and working with them. But what do you believe is extremely unique and outstanding about your group?
I think that we stay humble. But as an example, if you get an email from Brad, his cell phone number is actually on that email. His door is always open. He will speak to any customer.
Right.
He never hides behind his position or the fact that he's the owner of Hatfield. He's not just there. He is approachable. He allows each person to perform to their biggest dreams.
Right.
And he gives us that freedom to perform. And you can ask him for advice, it doesn't matter. You can, any time of the day, about anything, he's always there for you.
He's amazing. I must tell you an experience. One day, it was just before the MOT event, and I said to Brad, I would love to have you at the event. But I was working on some questions for him to interview him on the red carpet, and I think I pocket-dialed him around 11:30. But it was definitely late at night. And he phoned me back, and I was like, oh gosh, like I really literally just pocket-dialed. You said, no, but I thought you needed me for something urgent, and don't stress, I'm working still. So I mean, that is the type of man that he is, and that is the type of a character that he has. So I definitely 100% agree with you on that open door policy, even at 11:30 at night. So yes.
Yeah, and it's not just a figure of speech, it's actually a reality, and that's what makes it so great.
Absolutely. But anyway, thank you so much for being with us once again, and we cannot have you or wait to have you for the next segment.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you, viewers, for watching, commenting, and sharing our interviews and content. Our non-profit companies, the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards, powered by MFC and Evo by Nedbank, as well as the Talk the Torque Studios, powered by Sariti Solutions, are aimed at recognizing women that are making a difference and contributing to our trade. We are not just relating stories of struggle and success, we are changing lives. Together, we are providing a platform to empower and uplift the women of our trade. And also, we are providing this platform to share our experiences as well as educate the future generations to explore the endless and exciting career opportunities in motoring South Africa. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Talk the Talk, and kindly get your friends, colleagues, and families to follow us on all our social media platforms. Yes, you heard me. We are now becoming so modern, moving over to TikTok and to Insta and to YouTube, so please follow us. Viewers, let's take the unwanted stress and complications out of purchasing your next vehicle. Please visit www.auto.evo.africa. We have thousands of vehicles on sale for you to choose from, and we only advertise on behalf of reliable and trustworthy MFC accredited dealerships. This newly introduced car listing portal is amazing. It's user friendly and can assist you from start to finish with your car buying process. All details are displayed on the screen, and there's a link in the caption of this video. Ladies, success requires risk. It means you have to take chances, and that in turn means you have to be courageous. Each time you face your fears, you gain strength and you gain courage. And each time you show up braver, you become even more successful. The most successful people know that courage is not the absence of fear, but knowing that you're working towards something more important than the fear. And on that note, I'd like to remind you that the question is never who's going to let me. It should always be who's going to
Stop me.
uh-huh